So going for a hike across the bottom of Binevenagh, up towards Devil's Thumb, up towards the lake, and then head back down, either follow the metal road back or come down off the side of the hill, which I'm inclined to do that because I prefer that route. But anyway, it's just, oh man, I can't even explain just how excited I am just to get out for a change. And I'm just not carrying any weight, or very little weight. All I have is a flask, sandwich, and just some spare clothes, and then just camera gear, and that's it. Awesome. Excited. Right, laters. Oh. Not lie, it's a bit fresh. So that's the first climb done. Which isn't very far, maybe 3/4 of a mile. But right over there to where the edge of the trees are, to here, it just busts you. But absolutely amazing views. It's better views than the Lough Foyle. It's just stunning. So peaceful as well. You can hear, or you can see, life going on down below, but you can't hear anything. Just so far removed. Just peace, man. It's just awesome. Absolutely awesome. So where we hope we don't fall over. It's not that bad. Been here when it's been worse than this. A lot worse than this. Something magical about walking out a place like this, and you just get the glimpse of the sun coming around the edge of the rocks. It's just, it is. I can imagine what our ancestors would have felt when the sun was coming up on like summer solstice, winter solstice. It would have been quite remarkable. I do often come out to a place like this and I wonder about the people who walked and lived here hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe tens and thousands of years ago. You know, how they lived, what they did, what the landscape was like, how different it was from now, or was it similar? So I love just thinking about the people who trod on these places before we have. It's quite humbling. And this part of Northern Ireland, there's loads of cairns, old burial sites, etc., that date back tens of thousands of years ago, and just makes me, just in awe, I think, at what they were like. So rock formation over there is the Devil's Thumb, which is where we're heading to. It looks closer than it actually is. It's quite gnarly to get to, and then when we get there, it's just a nasty climb up to the lake. Usually lots of heavy breathing, panting and questioning why why come this way at all. Surely there would have been easier ways to come, but as you can see, there's just no one here. Just peaceful, beautiful. And there's snow right on top of the mountain over there, over in Donegal. Cool. Looking forward to the snow coming this year. So if we do get snow this year, definitely going to get out camping this year in the snow. Might even be brave and just camp out with a tarp and a baby bag and a sleeping bag. But yeah, just lots of things to look forward to. You can see the Devil's Thumb now a bit more clearly. And we have camped before, not on that outcrop there, but just to the left of it. We actually camped up there. It was 2 years ago. But we had an amazing cloud inversion. So we woke up, all of Lough Foyle was under cloud, and we were above the cloud. And the cloud was really just above the trees down there. It was amazing. Just looked like, when we woke up, it was like in, if anyone watches Care Bears, you know, like Care Bear Heaven kind of thing, or Cloud a Lot, whatever it's called. And just above the clouds, it was just absolutely magical. So I actually put a link up for that video. In this video, it's just, yeah, it was just waking up to see that. It was absolutely spectacular. And we also saw that night, it was from where we was camping, we had like a supermoon, so where the moon was really, really close to the earth. And the moon's in the position where the sun's at now. And the moon was just so bright. It was like somebody was shining a torch into the tent. It's just amazing. Didn't get any footage of that, unfortunately. But I just remember waking up about 2 in the morning and just wondering what the heck was going on. Like, me and Catherine was like, are we getting abducted by aliens or something? But it's just, yeah, it's just awesome. Some ponies. So just climbed from over there. Not very far, but oh my thighs. I think you get a real appreciation just for the magnitude of those cliffs. So there's actually, you've got those cliffs there, and behind them is a valley where you can see the other cliffs coming down to. So you can actually walk through that valley, but there's a lot of very large stones. And I've done it a few times, but I didn't fancy today, just because it's been icy. I didn't fancy falling and hurt myself today by myself. And some of the ledges, some of the paths are really, really narrow. They're just big enough like to get one foot in front of the other. So I just thought it'd be a little bit too gnarly to do that today. But it is just majestic. And there's the Devil's Thumb in front of us. Don't know why it's called the Devil's Thumb. I'm not going to argue with it or nothing. But hey. Right, on round. Now start the climb up. Just had to stop just to Get a look at this. It's just spectacular. And the river down there, meandering, and then going over that way, down to the sea, is the River Roe. Goes through Binevenagh. So, the little strip of land you can see going across the mouth of the Roe is actually a train track. So it's the train from Coleraine down to Derry, or Londonderry, whatever you want to call it. Which is meant to be an absolutely beautiful journey. Never done it. Always said that Catherine and I will, but we've never got round to it. We'll have to make the effort to do that. It'd be pretty awesome. Again, you can see the snow, tops of the mountains over there. Ah, yes. Winter is coming. So the mountains over there, that range, is all part of the Sperrins, which is again an area that I love. So Binevenagh is actually North Sperrins, right at the very tip, and then the rest of them going down there towards Omagh, in the Sperrin direction. But just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful part of the world. So, plan is get to the top of up there, which is going to be horrific, climbing up there from memory. Get up there and sit down, get a brew on the go. Yeah, get a brew, sandwich, just enjoy the views. Absolutely, legs are busted. Oh man, need to get fitter, man. Need to get fitter. So, as you can see, along the edge there, there's a fence. That's where I'm heading to. You climb over that fence, and you've got about 150, maybe 200 meters to go on the still a bit of a climb up to the lake. So it's a fair old trek here. You can see from how high we are now, and it is just magnificent, huh? So just getting higher and and sore thighs. So that's the Devil's Thumb. There's the Ponies that we saw all the way down there, and we walked all the way along the bottom and climbed up. So a fair bit of an elevation, and still quite a bit to go, but we're getting there step by step. So at the fence, finally. Oh my. So you see where we come up from. My dear. I love this, but by heck, it's hard work. Right, up to the lake, or somewhere, get a brew on the go, relax for a little bit. So, just got the view of the lake in the distance, and it looks awesome. It looks frozen. Again, Not a precursor to any kind of singing. But it looks well cool, man. A bit of white stuff. And then the foot here, not a lot. There's a little bit. The lake is frozen. Or partly frozen anyway. No one here. My, what an absolute treat. Awesome. What makes this, for me, really special is it's just crisp and cold, silent, just beautiful. That's it, just beautiful. So, back in January of this year, I set myself the goal of getting out wild camping at least once a month, every month. And I did it just to challenge myself, push myself outside of my comfort zone, because to be honest, the thought of wild camping out by myself with other people did create, well, I was a bit nervous about it, to be honest with you. But so we're 1st of December, so far I've managed to camp at least once a month, every month this year. Some months I camped out twice, sometimes more, so it's been great. And what's been really good about this is, over the course of this year, I've actually found myself becoming a nicer, kinder person, to myself especially, but also to others. A lot of old habits, negative habits, kind of gone away. Been more comfortable reaching out to ask for help from other people, and also to offer help to other people. So that's been really interesting. Made new friends, which is fantastic. So I really enjoyed that. It's actually been one of the highlights. Met actually quite a few new people. So yeah, that's really been really good. But it's just been such a great year just to slow down, take stock, and just be truthful with myself and with others. And obviously for people who are regular here watching these videos, you'll know some of the troubles or challenges we've had as a family with health, especially with our youngest. But all that seems to be, I'm not saying it's completely behind us, but there's a massive change. So things are much improved that way. But yeah, it's significantly better. And I do attribute a lot of how I feel just to getting out wild camping. And I'm definitely going to bring back hiking back into the Foyle, or these day hikes. So it took me about 2.5 hours to get from the car up to the lake, and it is absolutely Baltic. It's freezing. The wind is so cold up here on the headland, so I'm actually just heading down, find somewhere sheltered to get my food or get something to eat, something to drink. But it's been great. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit different doing a point of view video, so yeah, all good. Folks, just to give you an appreciation of just how high up we are here, just to put this pole extended out, just give you a bit of perspective. So, as you can see, pretty damn high. Not a height to be falling from, anyway. Yeah, folks, that's us, or it's me, back down anyway. It's been class. Enjoyed that, really enjoyed that. Must admit, my quads, muscles were not particularly overjoyed on the ascent, but I mean the views and the lake, it's class, it's just amazing. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed coming along for a little jaunt. So that took me about, I think, 3.5 hours all in from when I left the car to just descending off the mountain now. So back on the path, heading back to the car. So about 10 minutes away. Well, folks, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a comment, subscribe. Those things help the channel grow. It's much appreciated. We're next out on the 16th of December, I believe, for a wild camp. So that'll be on my 12th camp of year. Yeah, so that'll be the goal of what I set out back in January. To camp out every month this year will be achieved then. So that'll be the next thing to look forward to. So guys, thanks for coming along. Appreciate it. Cheers, chat later.